Good morning and welcome back to Questioning Sense with me, Matt. How you been? I hope you've been well. It's been a while. I do apologise. Family has to come first. Spent some time with my family this week, so it's been a bit difficult making videos. Anyway, enough of all that. The weather's good actually. Spring is in the air in South London, so I'm quite happy. We're going to be looking at a couple of new ones to me, supplied by the wonderful guys at Aroma Concepts from the house of KHADLAJ. Now, you will remember that I have done a couple of reviews for their perfumes in the past. Sorry about this. The first one I reviewed is called Ood Poor Classic. Now, look how much of that has been used. That's me and my wife both wearing this rather excellent perfume. And this is Ood Poor Classic by KHADLAJ. There is a link in the video to a review that we did of this one, and this is an excellent perfume. And the other one that I've reviewed previously is this one, which is called Ood Poor Noble. Again, there will be a link to this video. Now, these two are absolutely excellent perfumes. I really like them. But the KHADLAJ Ood Poor or Musk Poor series, there's a few more of them, and I've had quite a lot of questions from you guys in there, specifically with regards to Ood Poor Blueberry. Now, I was talking to the wonderful chaps at Aroma Concepts, and they were like, "Hey, no worries, look, we'll send you some down so you can talk to your subscribers about it." So they've sent me two, and they're the ones that we're going to be looking at today. So the first one is this one, which is called Ood Poor Blueberry. So that's the first one we'll be looking at. And the next one we'll be looking at today is this one, which is called Musk Poor Narcissus. I think this is pronounced Narcissus. I don't think it would be Narcis. That would be a bit weird. So these are the two we're going to have a look at today. Now, I'm really impressed with the quality of the perfumes from KHADLAJ, especially these ones. They've been absolutely outstanding. These guys know how to make a long-lasting, big-hitting perfume that smells lovely. So hopefully these two are going to, live up to the benchmark set by the others. I've had them a while, and I've given them a thorough wearing before I decided to make the video, because I want to try and understand them as best I can so I can relay that information back to you. All right, so what we'll do is we'll start with the blueberry. Okay, Ood Poor Blueberry. Let's just take a moment to look at that bottle. This is by far the prettiest bottle of the collection. Now, they are having a cap change, which I think is a bit of a shame because I love these caps. They're really heavy. I mean, the presentation is absolutely perfect for the price that these bottles come in. That they haven't spared any expense on the presentation, and I do love the blue hue that goes through it. It's the bottom of the bottle that's blue. The rest of it is exactly the same as the others. But when the light hits it and stuff like that, it becomes rather lovely. So this is the one that I've had most interest in. I've had quite a lot of messages from you guys, which I love, by the way. If you've ever got any questions about anything that we're doing, please hit us up on Instagram, or just message me on here, or whatever format. But I'm more than happy to answer your questions, and it's always good for me because it means I can actually give you a little bit more information than maybe comes across in the videos, although we do try and be as thorough as we can. Okay, so Ood Poor Blueberry. At the top we have jasmine and berries. In the middle, the mid notes on this is hilarious. You have freesia, and then you have something called gourmand. And then on the base you have sandalwood, you have oud, and you have amber. So this was highly anticipated. I was really excited about this one because I thought it was going to be very much in the same world as Ood Poor Classic. And it's not. It's, I don't know, I was a little bit disappointed with this one. Not for the quality of the perfume. It's excellent. The performance is great. This is incredibly potent. A little goes a very long way. It's very airy. It's very punchy. But it's just, if you're like me and you've got an interest in Arabic perfumery, you will have smelt this before. I don't know, it's that the jasmine is incredibly potent, and I think there's some saffron underneath the jasmine that gives it a sweet, airy edge to it. But it's, I don't know, Ood Poor Blueberry, to me, it's kind of like a new indie rock band that have arrived on the scene that everyone's hyping about. Everyone that doesn't understand music, are talking about this new indie rock band, but it's all been done before, kind of thing. Now, this isn't to be disrespectful to the perfume, because, as I say, it is an excellent perfume. But this sort of floral, sweet, potent oud, it's very common. There's nothing new or revolutionary about it. Now, the others have all got something quite unique. I haven't got, apart from the Noble one, which is obviously a BR 540 style fragrance, I haven't got anything that smells like classic, and I haven't got anything that smells like Musk Poor Narcissus, but I've got lots of perfumes that smell like this one. And that, to me, I think they've just missed a little bit of a trick there. They have made a very good perfume, don't get me wrong, and it's not a clone, it's not an exact copy of other Middle Eastern perfumes. It's just very, very familiar. I mean, you will probably like it if you want a very, very punchy, airy floral with a fairly good ambery sort of woody base, then that's well worth looking at. You know, it's completely unisex, but it does have a very familiar Arabic smell to it. So I think it's a little, maybe it was an easy option. I think maybe KHADLAJ wanted a classic Middle Eastern perfume in their collection because the others aren't. So, you know, if that's what their goal was, if they set out to achieve that, they've certainly done it. You know, and in such a beautiful bottle. I think maybe I was expecting the fruit to be more pronounced. You have got fruits and florals in this, but it's not, it's more like a sweetness. It's not an exact sort of replica of the smell of a blueberry. It just gives a kind of like a fruity nuance to the perfume. It's not, you know, you're not thinking, oh look, there's blueberry there. You know, it doesn't work like that. You've just got this kind of sweet floralness. Freesias obviously comes into it as well, but that just enhances everything. It's a good perfume. It lasts and lasts and lasts. You know, the blurb says that these perfumes last for 48 hours, and I think they do. You know, I don't know if you need a perfume that lasts for 48 hours, but they certainly have excellent longevity, and they're really punchy as well. They really fill a room. So that was kind of my take on this one. It's a nice perfume. It's an easy wearing perfume. It'll be good in the summer. It'll be good in the winter. You can wear it anywhere, but it has got a very familiar vibe to it. So if you're looking for a very good example of Middle Eastern perfumery, this may well be for you. As I say, totally unisex, anyone can wear it. But if you have a large collection of Middle Eastern perfume, or you've got, you know, a good interest in Middle Eastern perfumery, you will certainly have noticed, you know, you'll certainly be familiar with the vibe of it anyway. But it's good. So on to the next one, Musk Poor Narcissus. This is a bit of me, this one. I really, really enjoy this. I've worn it I wore it all day yesterday, and it's lovely. It really is good. So if we have a quick look at the notes, you have bergamot, you have lavender, and then in the middle you have musk, you have green notes, and then on the base you have that familiar trio of sandalwood, amber and oud. So what you get from this is a very refined perfume. Again, the performance is good. But what I will say though, a bit like Musk Poor Noble, this is really, really potent, and I kind of lose it a little bit when I wear it, because if you overspray it, it becomes too much, and you generally, you know, you'll lose it. So I've got my wife to wear it quite a bit, so I can smell her, and so I can gauge the performance on it. And again, she goes to work wearing it and comes home smelling of it. So it's incredibly long lasting, and it has huge sillage, and it really does project very well. But what I love about it is this freshness to the opening. It's sweet, but there's a real note of lavender, and the bergamot just keeps it nice and fresh and lovely. I'll spray a little bit now for the purposes of the review. Let's have a look. There you go. Straight away, it's just this sweet freshness to it. But what it also does is it captures the base notes as you spray it. So you've got this kind of light citrusy lavender vibe, but instantly you know that there's a woody or a heavier base. It kind of marries the two together really well. And it's just lovely. There's so much musk in this though, so be aware of that. There seems to be a lot of musk in all of them. Sorry, I'm adding Ood Poor Blueberry. There's quite a lot of musk in that too, but this is a really airy, clean musk. It's not animalic, it's not dirty, it's a fresh, clean musk. Now, I've come across this in Middle Eastern perfumery quite a lot. They like to, you know, you often find a musk that reminds you of sort of freshly laundered linen and stuff like that, and you have that there. So you have an incredibly warm, sweet, airy, musky freshness in the beginning. But this slight depth to it that comes in. The green notes, I think, just add to the kind of the freshness to it. But this is absolutely beautiful. I think this is going to be one that if you're a bit of a poser and you like your compliments, this will get you compliments. And I must admit, when I'm saying compliments, Ood Poor Classic pretty much gains a compliment whenever you wear it. Even in this world where we're all wearing masks, Ood Poor Classic gets compliments. And I think this one will too. This is just such a sweet, There's nothing in it to dislike. I particularly like it. I'm a big fan of Musks, and they do very well on my skin. And you know, this is a perfume that's almost been made for me. It's just, it ticks all my boxes. So I'm really, really happy with that one. Now, Aroma Concepts have really, really supported the channel, and obviously I've mentioned this in previous videos. I'll get the code up as well. There is a 10% discount for you guys. We don't get anything for that at all. It just, you know, it's a way of making things a little bit more affordable for you. So if you're ordering anything from Aroma Concepts, whether it's a perfume that I've reviewed or not, and if you use this code, you'll get 10% off. I also just wanted to reiterate, because I'm pretty, you know, aware that obviously not everybody that watches the channel are based in the UK. Aroma Concepts ship worldwide. So if you're in the States, you're in Australia, even if you're in New Zealand, you'll be able to purchase these perfumes from their site. So, you know, it gives a bit of a global feel to the channel, which I love. So in closing, a very punchy, floral, classic Middle Eastern fragrance, which is a very good perfume, but I'm not that excited by it, in all honesty. And then we'll finish with Musk Poor Narcissus, which is absolutely beautiful. I love this fragrance. My wife wears it, you know, totally unisex. One for the thrusters, one for the more mature fragrance enthusiasts for sure. But I really enjoy this one, and I think you will too. So there you have it. My take on a couple of new ones from the House of KHADLAJ, and thanks once again to Aroma Concepts. Listen guys, I hope you liked the video. I'm trying to film another one shortly after, so I'm glad I've got the house to myself, because it smells like a perfume shop in here at the moment. Anyway, listen, have a great day. See you in the next video. Cheers, thanks, and bye.